I call the Kitty Hawk Town Council to order. All right. We have one member in the audience. And the manager, where did the manager disappear?
He is at the front door still.
Oh, okay.
Mine.
All right. Well,
Just in case.
I'll get him when I need him. How about that?
I like it.
All right, we're called to order. Would you join us for a moment of silence and the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now, the approval of the agenda. I need to remove item 8, the budget revision, and I'm going to propose to recess that until October 9, 2020, to discuss the budget revision. Anyone have a problem with that?
I'll second that, Mr. Mayor.
All right. So we have a motion to approve the agenda as amended. Does it have a second?
Second.
All right, Lynn has a second. All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? There are none. Now we're in public comment. Lynn, do we have anybody signed up for public comment?
Yes, sir.
All right?
It's me, Katie Morgan. Katie Morgan. Do I just say it here? I'll go up to the podium here.
Introduce yourself with your address.
Hi, I'm Katie Morgan. My address is 57 Deer Path Lane, Kitty Hawk, North Carolina 27949. And I didn't expect to be speaking at all tonight. I showed up because I was prompted that that you all are in charge of the, I guess, sheriff of Kitty Hawk. And can I take it off? Is that okay? Thank God. Okay. Oh, hallelujah. I just wanted to speak on behalf of Leanne Fletcher. I don't know this girl, and I just know there's a lot of people that are very concerned about what's happening. And I know I'm not here to talk about police or anything. I'm just curious. What are y'all thinking about this? I mean, didn't you elect this guy to like serve the public and take care of things? And I'm nervous as a citizen of Kitty Hawk right now. I don't trust anything that's coming from the Kitty Hawk Police Department. So I'm really I just want to know if you guys had any concern yourselves.
All right. Yeah. Is that all you have to say right this minute?
Yeah, I think that's it, yeah.
All right. Well,
Sorry, I'm really
let me
nervous,
clear
but
a
I just want to make sure
Let me clear a couple
Somebody
things
said
up.
something.
First thing, are you speaking for others?
No,
or-
I'm speaking for myself. I just thought
Okay.
there would be more people here, but
And that's fine.
I'm just nervous because now I feel like I'm kind of ganged up on, but
All right.
but I have some people here, so.
There's a couple of things we need to get clear. First off, the council doesn't involve itself in an active investigation. That's a different thing altogether. I don't know about Seattle and Portland and all those kind of places and how they operate, but in North Carolina, that's not the way it works.
Okay.
The second thing is, when Kitty Hawk Incorporated, we were a council manager system.
Okay.
That's by statute of the state. What that means is council sets policy. It basically sets policy, tax rates. Not coming? Okay, got it. Policy, tax rates, enacts codes, establish how many personnel that the staff will allow and pay for, that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
The manager controls the staff. The manager hires, he fires, he sets the stage, he controls that sort of thing. So council doesn't involve itself with that at all.
Okay.
Now, council has no legal jurisdiction to become involved in police investigations, active or passive. Speakers are limited to 3 minutes, and I've asked you if you're the only single speaker, but we'll listen to all that want to speak. If there is, on the other hand, someone that's representing a multitude of you and you tell us that, then it will save everybody from listening to the same thing
Like I
over
said,
and
I did
over.
not
Now,
expect.
there is something we need to do to let you know where you stand coming into this. The Kitty Hawk Council fully supports the Kitty Hawk Police Department, all right? And I expect that support to continue going forward. The council fully supports Kitty Hawk management. In other words, our management and our staff, all those people have been doing a good job for us all these years, and we've seen no reason not to continue to support that. If that changes here tonight, then so be it. But that's the way, going into this, I wanted to let you know what you're,
Oh, yeah.
Talking to,
Am I
okay?
am I allowed to?
does that help?
Yeah, and I'm definitely not like anti-police or anything. It's just this specific case. It's like, it just feels so wrong.
All right,
So,
thank you.
okay.
Thank you, Kate. Thank you.
Who's next?
Anybody would like to speak next, would like to sign up?
Anyone else? We only have 2 points of public comment. This is the first one. The next one will be at the end of the meeting. So this is your chance to say whatever it is that's on your mind.
Well, what you just said basically got nowhere, so it feels like if we get up there and say anything, it's getting us nowhere. It's just like, none of our cops seem to be doing their jobs correctly.
All right, if you want to speak, please come up. If not,
Come, sign in and speak.
It honestly seems like a waste of time because it doesn't seem like you guys care.
all right. Well, if nobody's going to come up to speak proper, then we're going to move on with the meeting. Your last chance. For those listening, we have someone getting ready to speak. They're signing their name and where they live. I should be unmuted. Yeah.
Good evening. My name is Judy Swartwood, and actually I live in Buxton, and there's 3 other people out of these few that are sitting here from Buxton.
Okay.
And we're really not very happy about having what we all consider a prime suspect in a murder case running around Buxton for the past 2 months. And that's, I think that's why there's 4 people here from Buxton tonight.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, anyone else? For those listening, we are awaiting another.
Hi there. I've never spoken at one of these before, but I've been a resident of Dare County for over 8 years, and I live in Kill Devil Hills, but I've lived in Manio and Kill Devil Hills, and I work in Duck, so I pass through Kitty Hawk 2 times a day, 5 times a week, or 5 days a week, and I just want to say that Leanne Fletcher's death and the investigation into what happened to her have made me feel less safe in the community. I've lost confidence in law enforcement, and I don't understand why so little was done by officers at the scene where she was found, or how so much was missed and not processed, and why it took the family hiring a PI firm to bring seriousness to the situation. Yeah, I can't stop thinking about her, and that could have been any of us, my sister, and I just wanted to say that.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you.
Anyone else? Did she say, you said you were speaking for some others?
No, I just said there was other people in the room from
Okay, all right. If you were speaking for them, I wanted to document how many you were speaking for. That's all I was asking. All right, is there anyone else now before I move on to other business?
She was speaking for me.
Okay. All right.
That's why I'm here.
That's all, yeah.
Did I speak for you, Buxton?
I see the last speaker was speaking for,
From Buxton.
got it. All right, thank you.
No disrespect, but
if that's all that we covered tonight on that, we're gonna head back to Buckland.
Okay, that's it, unless you want to speak at the second public hearing, but that'll be after we do our business. All right?
Thank you for
Thank
coming.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Do you hear a motion to approve the consent agenda?
Motion. Go ahead. Motion to approve the consent agenda, Mr. Mayor.
Second. It has a second. Lynn had the second. Craig had the motion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? There are none. All right, we didn't have anything removed. Planning, we need to schedule a public hearing for a church, Sheepdog Ministries. Do I hear a motion for that? All we're doing is scheduling.
Mr. Mayor, I move to set a public hearing at the Town Council meeting on November 2nd, 2020, to consider a conditional use permit application to a church at 3834 North Croatan Highway.
Does it have a second?
Second.
All right, David has a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? There are none. All right, and we removed item 8. Town manager, do you have any comments?
Good evening, Mr. Mayor, members of the council. Just a couple announcements. The Outer Banks Hospital will be offering free flu shots to community members. That's from ages 18 to 64. The drive-through event will take place here at Kitty Hawk Town Hall from 2:30 to 5:30 on October 22nd, 2020. Something new this year. We had a really good turnout last year. You will need to register and make an appointment to do that. The information is on our town's website. And you can register by calling 252-449-7300. Or there's a link on our town website that you can register for your appointment for the drive-through flu clinic. October 19th is the town's fall chipping service. You put out your brush out by the road, the town will come by and take that away for you. And then the last announcement, and just a reminder that our next meeting on November 2nd will be at 5 p.m. Due to the elections. That's all I have this evening.
All right, town attorney.
Mayor, I've got nothing this evening.
All right. Town council. And tonight we start.
Go forward.
I knew that was coming.
I remembered that.
You sure did. I don't really have a whole lot. There's a couple areas on the beach road I'd like for us to maybe think about looking at as far as crosswalks. Black Pelican and a couple other areas. I think it'd be a good idea to look at maybe figuring out how to make them safer.
You do know that the sand that blocks a driver's vision on the west side, there, White Street, several other places, Camel won't let us move that.
Maybe we could look at lighting them up.
Okay?
Signage.
There's some very nice signs.
Not all of them, just a couple areas.
On that subject, I did ask Southern Shores who paid for the signs, that lighting sign at night and that sort of thing. And the state paid for one somewhere else, but not on their beach. They paid for those. So if that's what you want to do, then Andy, you need to get with, I guess, the police department and Willie and start looking at a budget to bring to us for perhaps following up on what David's asking us to do. Is that okay with you?
It is with me. That's a great idea. Thank you, Dave. I did.
Okay. So we'll work it in a budget.
Yeah.
Find out what's involved, the cost, and try to do it in that part.
And I'm happy to help, look for grants or whatever I can do to help, so.
Yeah, the state's not going to do that.
Right.
They've told us no, and they told Southern Shores no.
Maybe the tourism board, I don't know.
Yeah. They're trying to keep Overcoat Road going.
Oh, I know about that one too.
My goodness. All right, is that it?
Yes, sir.
All right, Lynn?
Just to add on to what David said, there are some very nice not in-your-face lighted signs where the border of the sign, when there is a pedestrian in the proximity, will start to glow. And that might be something that would help, that it wouldn't be lit up all the time.
Well, what Southern Shores has are lights that come on at night, and they're not lit all the time, I don't think. But they come, if somebody walks in.
I mean, I'm not out at night to know whether,
In any event,
Yeah, we can
the
look.
manager, that's what the manager do. He has direction. And we'll see what comes out of it.
thank you, Andy.
Will do.
All right. Craig, you got anything?
Again, great idea, David. I support you 100%. Thanks to the town staff, departments for what you do each and every day. Thank you.
Yep, I agree with David and Craig, and so that's all I have to say also.
Okay. The only thing I'm going to leave us with is the fact that we've had a tragedy in the town of Kitty Hawk. It's dragging on for a long time, not due to any fault of the people we have working for the town. I've been briefed on the situation. I can't discuss it. I won't discuss it. It's not my job to discuss it, but as mayor, I was obligated to find out at least what was going on. And I will say that they've done all they can do at the moment. They'll follow on with whatever comes out when it comes out, and until it comes out, that's the way we have to leave it. So I got no complaints with our police or staff management. All right? That's it. Now it's time for our last public comment. Anyone? We still have two folks in the room? No? All right, I understand. You were very brave getting up. A lot of people are just as nervous as you were, but you have nothing to fear from us. We do want to hear from folks when they have a concern. All right, let the record show no one came forward. I am going to ask, anybody on the phone that wants to speak? Well, let the record show I'm not getting an answer. All right. Then the next thing on our agenda is I'm going to motion to recess to October 9th at 9 o'clock in the morning for discussion of the budget revisions that we had talked about doing before. Does that have a second? Second. David gives a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Never none. The meeting is adjourned. Thank you.